Hello fellow geeks and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather and I'm glad you're here. It's the end of the month again, so let's just talk a little bit about what happened over the course of the month as far as training and races and where we're going to go for the channel during the month of October. So as far as training goes, if you haven't heard already, I have signed up for the Little Rock Marathon, which is going to be happening in March of 2021. This hopefully will be the first marathon that I am able to finish, and I'm looking forward to it. I have quite a few online running friends that are going to be joining me at the start line, and I'm really excited about getting to see them in real life. The race organizers have already let us know that should something happen and the race can't go on as they have scheduled it, then they are going to allow us to defer to 2022. And I think that's great that they're not going to make us go for a virtual option. And so I'm feeling pretty positive at this point about things going forth. They have a lot of guidelines in place as far as COVID goes. They are requiring masks until you start moving. All spectators are going to have to wear masks if they want to watch. There will be no physical contact between the runners and the spectators. In order to enter either a spectator area or a corral, then you have to have your temperature screened. There are hand sanitizers everywhere. They are not going to be handing us food and drinks and things like that. If you want any gels or anything like that, you need to bring them yourself, and bring any extra water or hydration that you're going to need. They will have cups set out, but they will not hand them directly to us. They're reducing the number of volunteers that they have on the course so that there's less chance of transmission that way. So they are taking a lot of precautions and really trying to get this right, which I really appreciate. So since a lot of my training now is a lot more focused on the marathon in March, let's take a quick look at some of the footage that I got while training over the course of the month of September. Okay, so that's week 1 of September finished. This is Saturday, so I've just finished a 10-mile long run. Pretty good for the first half of it. Towards the end, the last 3 or so miles, I had some tightness in my right calf, so that slowed me down a little bit, but made it through. I'm cooling down now. Going to get a recovery drink when I get to the house. And if you didn't see it on Instagram, I'm telling you now that your girl signed up for the Little Rock Marathon. That's going to be on March 7th, so just going to keep training the way I've been training, making the long runs a little longer. It's looking like the way I have it planned, the longest run that I'll have before the race would be 22 miles. I definitely don't want to go any longer than that. So stay tuned for more info, and I will catch you next week. So today my son had some testing at his school, which is right next to a biking and walking trail here in town. So I decided to get my run in today. It is so nice to be back here. It has been so many months since I have been back on this trail. I've got my mask for when I run across any runners. It's only happened a couple of times, but I've been running some intervals, doing a nice cool down jog back to my car. But yeah, downside is my glutes are really sore from a leg workout that I did a couple of days ago. So I'm gonna make sure I foam roll and stretch really well today. But other than that, yeah, nice run today. Today is Wednesday. Having a little rough time with some aches and pains. On Monday, I did a pretty intense, for me anyway, chest and back workout. So on Tuesday, when I tried running, anytime I moved my arms, it really hurt. So then I was also breaking in a new pair of shoes on Tuesday and was just right on the edge of shin splints
but kept having to adjust my pace and my stride and everything to work my way through that, and that eventually went away. So now here we are on Wednesday, and I woke up and have been having excruciating stomach cramps all day. No idea where they came from. So took a look at what I had planned today, and of course I had a long ab workout planned for the day, so I'm gonna have to push that to tomorrow. Just keep things to some easy walking so I can get some movement in today, see if I can walk some of these stomach cramps out. But listen to your body. You gotta do what you gotta do. One day later, feeling much better. Been doing hill repeats. Thank goodness for the breeze, because it's keeping me going. And I'll try and fit in that ab workout this afternoon. So, we're back in business. It is Monday, and as you can see from the outfit, I am participating in Fairy Tale Runner's Run Disney Bound Challenge, and today is Minnie Mouse, so I will put some pictures up of what I ended up doing for the whole rest of the week. Saturday, my long run ended up being 15 miles. I did the first 15K for the Another Mother Runner Love the Run You're With 2.0. It was the strong and solo run. You could choose 5, 10, or 15K or 10 miles. And I went with 15K. And so finished that, and then went out and after I fed my family lunch, and did another 5.7 miles. And I'm not gonna lie, it was rough. First 7 or so miles were okay. And after that, I felt like I was absolutely dragging myself along. But after I had some lunch and got back out on the road, it was a little bit easier, but still, I was just absolutely exhausted by the end of it. Did my stretching and foam rolling, and was a little sore the next day. So Sunday and Monday, I've been using walking as active recovery, and kind of trying to take it easy on my legs, but I'm going to try for an easy 10K tomorrow. I need to remember that I said the word easy. I'm not going to try and push it. So we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, so today I am running speed intervals. I'm on a cool down right now, but been running some 400-meter sprints and pushing myself a little bit harder than I normally do on those. And it was really cool, you know, that feeling you get when all of a sudden your running form just snaps into where it's supposed to be. And I felt that, so that was really cool. But I'm cooling down now, and my legs are absolutely shaking. So gotta do what I can to rest my legs a little bit tomorrow before I go for another run on Saturday. And I'm keeping that to just about 5 or 6 miles, and played with some run walk intervals a little, nothing too fancy. So we'll see how that goes. So today was a 10K. It was the Goku Runner virtual 10K, and I will drop the link down in the description to his channel if you would like to check him out and subscribe while you're there. Played around a little with run walk intervals. I think I found an interval that might work, but my pacing was just way off. And by the time I got to the last mile, I was absolutely dying. I thought I was gonna puke. And I missed my PB by 3 whole minutes. So, not the greatest run ever, but I survived, I learned, and now I can kind of take it easy. I'll just walk the next couple of days and let my legs get back into shape.
So there you go, just a little update about how my training went over the month of September. I will say that there were a lot of peaks and valleys over the month. I know there were some times where I felt great, things are going well. I know the last probably week and a half or so, I don't know, it just felt like I'm really having to pull myself along in order to get anything done. My problem is I believe I am not taking my easy days easy enough, and I'm not allowing myself enough rest time in between workouts. So that's something that I've definitely got to work on over the month of October. Plus, reality is really starting to set in. I had the initial high of signing up for a marathon, but now reality is set in of, oh crap, I don't know how to run 26.2 miles, which is stupid because mentally, I know how to run, but it's like, can I run that far? Which is silly. I know a lot of people do it, and I watch a lot of channels where people, are running massive numbers of miles all the time. So it obviously can be done, but me doing it is a whole other thing. So, going back and forth between feeling encouraged and feeling discouraged, it's just been a really weird up and down mental game with the training. But as I did mention, I did take part in Fairy Tale Runner's Run Disney Bound Challenge. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to show you some pictures here of all the different characters where I dressed up. And I'm also going to leave a link down in the description where you can visit her YouTube channel and her Instagram. She is fantastic, and you're definitely going to want to follow her. In races and medals, not a whole lot going on this month. You'll see that I did a couple of unboxing videos for these guys right here, the Haunted Mansion Virtual 5K from Run Disney and the 5K Virtual Race to Wrigley. And I have videos unboxing both of these. This one has an interesting story behind it, and this one came with a whole bunch of cool gear. So make sure that you look for those videos so that you can see everything that is behind these medals. In October, I do have several other virtual races that are coming up, so make sure that you stay tuned because you're going to want to see some of the videos where I unbox those race kits and unbox the medals and tell you a little bit about how the race went. Which leads me to what's going to be going on in October on this channel. Obviously, I still want to continue with the Runner ABC series, which I am getting a lot of positive feedback from. And I do have quite a few people that are asking for several more videos on running history, which I really do have a lot of fun researching, so I will definitely add those to the playlist coming out. But I also want to know, what is it that you would like to see on this channel? What is it that you would like to know, either as a new runner, as an experienced runner? I would love to keep making content that you want to see. And I would love to be able to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So why don't you do me a favor, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss anything else that comes out on my channel. Also, feel free to share these videos that you like with anybody that you know. You could also follow me on social media. I'm available across most platforms under the name RunningGeekGirl. So there you go. There's the wrap up for September. We're going into October, which is one of my favorite times of the year because Halloween. So stay tuned if you want to know how my marathon training is going and for lots of other running content that's going to be here. I'm glad that you're here, and I can't wait to see you again. Happy running. You really got to come take a nap now? Is that the deal?